The man took a syringe for lubrication and pointed it directly into his mouth, but what he drank was not gasoline but water, because in the future there will be very little water left on Earth. If you want to drink clean water, you will have to pay a high price. Poor people can't afford water, so they have to buy alcohol. Mark being poor, I have to rely on slimy food to keep my body in good shape. Although he owns a large piece of land, he cannot grow crops on it because there is no water there to make ends meet. Mark and his son traveled a long way every day to deliver supplies to the plumbing workers. That day, he had just finished the delivery and approached the foreman in the hope that the factory would provide water for his family. Unfortunately, he did not have the money to bribe the foreman, but he was refused again. On the way home, an old donkey carrying goods in the end, it collapsed due to lack of water, unable to transport the goods. The father and son were forced to go to the city auction market and pay a high price for a used mechanical donkey. After buying it, they went to the water intake station to buy water, but he was so thirsty that he couldn't resist taking a sip. But for one sip of water, you could pay a whole day's salary. And even when he met a couple on the road who had tricked their children out of water, Mark still gave them water. When he returned home, his daughter's new boyfriend arrived. Jack saw that Mark had bought a mechanical donkey. Jack asked to borrow it, but Mark didn't consider himself a good person. Not only did he not lend him a donkey, but he also locked up his daughter. He even sealed the doors and windows. The next day, Mark discovered that the lock on the warehouse door was broken. The mechanical donkey was gone. Remembering that Jack wanted to borrow a donkey, he decided that it was Jack must have stolen it. Mark went to Jack's father. Jack's father told him that Jack had gone to the mountain today to make a delivery. Mark went home and took the gun up the mountain to get his mechanical donkey back. Unexpectedly, he was attacked right before he climbed the mountain.